Happy Friday. Welcome to another episode of Cognac Confessionals. I'm your host, Deshaun, here at Where Media Meets Studios in conjunction with VJ TV, Farrell Films, History to Making Entertainment, Keep It Cloudy Productions, Camouflage. Shout out to the Venus Lounge. Shout out to In the Know with Cat Bobino.
Shout out to
you know what I'm saying? We got a great show lined up for you tonight. It's the first Friday of March. It's March 6th. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. What is that? Pisces season. Yeah. My youngest just turned 21, so yeah.
Shout out to you.
Shout out to him, my guy.
What's his name?
Shout out to
Shout out to you, Makai.
It's my guy. Let everybody introduce themselves. Started with my co-host to my left, as per usual.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's the boy Pharaoh, and I truly am, with all the trials and tribulations of the world, I truly am thankful for this opportunity to be amongst y'all once again.
Yeah.
Shout out to you guys. Shout out to Cognac Confessionals. It took me a while to get that name. And then how do they expect you to say their name off of Genie in a Bottle? I have no clue. But shout out to Cognac Confessionals.
Thank you.
It's your girl Tamara Brand with All In Radio, Brandhouse TV, and Brandhouse Entertainment.
Yeah.
This is like a second home for me.
Right.
So
Yeah.
I appreciate you guys for having me tonight.
Always. What's happening with you? Welcome. I mean, you've been, like I said, you've been here a few,
Yes.
Yeah.
We we
I
rocks
put
with
my
the team.
tanks up on with my titties out
Oh.
and a little side view. A little side view.
Fooling with y'all today.
Okay.
So, what's happening with you? Welcome to the show once again. Like I said,
Thank
you've been
you.
here.
I appreciate
And
you.
we also want to give a special shout out in the studio today. We have a special guest.
Yeah, shout out to the
Some of y'all know her as Tiff. Some of y'all know her, Tiffology.
Tiffology's in the
She's
building.
been Serious Factor girl around town for quite a while. Pretty much a living legend. And want to thank
Town
Tiff
biz.
once more time for coming on down and being a part
Shout out
of it
to
today.
Tiff.
Let me just
You gonna get your chair, boo?
Yeah, no, they know me for jumping in.
Okay, but jump in and jump out. Here go your chair. I can grab one.
I'm staying. I'm long, buddy.
Okay. All
I told
right.
everybody.
Sexy body.
Hey, Tiff, thank you for coming down and,
Shout out to Tiffology in the building. You know what I'm saying? All family here. You know what I'm saying? It's like I said. Today is the first Friday. No. Right? Yeah, it is. It is the first Friday of March. You know, it's
Oh,
Pisces
shout out
season.
to Ice Queen. She's going to be performing at a First Friday event tonight. So if y'all downtown Oakland and y'all see Ice Queen, tell her we said hello.
Shout out to Ice Queen. Hello.
Ice Queen. Yeah, matter of fact, she should be
Is that
her.
right?
She is coming soon on
She's
the show.
actually doing 2 shows tonight. I know she's doing one at First Friday, and then she's doing a club show as well. Y'all can go to her Instagram, iced_queen, and check it out, go out and support.
Yeah, please support the peoples.
Shout out to Ice Queen.
Yeah, and then of course, Camouflage ain't here tonight.
Shout out to the boy
Shout out to
Real.
Real. You know what
That's
I'm saying?
his single is right now burning
Get
up the
that.
charts, man.
Oh.
So, man, special shout out to the boy Real.
And John
You know what I'm saying? He's been doing a lot of things with Livewire and styling and, just real making moves, man. And I'm happy to see that truly talented brother, man. I'll see you back here on the show soon.
Shout out to Real.
Shout out to my guy. So, Tam, what's been up with you, girl? You got All In Radio, Brandhouse. Because did we discuss Brandhouse when you was here last time?
I don't believe we did.
Yeah, so let's go into it. Tell the people what it
Shout
do,
out
what
to
it's
you guys.
about.
Thank you for having me on again. Shout out to you, Sexy, for coming on. Brandhouse. Let's talk about Brandhouse. Brandhouse Entertainment is a record label. So I started my own record label, and I just work with a lot of artists, producing and compilations and collabing with a lot of different artists, and I enjoy it. I have Brandhouse TV that's coming up, so anything that I do, like entertainment wise, event wise, I have the cameras following me, so that'll be on Brandhouse TV. shout out to All In Radio for just holding me down. Like, I'm the
on the
only
radio.
female there.
I gotta get Gary on the show, man.
Shout out to Gary. Shout out to Gary. Gary's so dope. Shout out to him. Shout out to Burns.
Everybody.
For holding it down Wednesday after Wednesday. I would like to talk about the events I have coming up. So I will be on Point Makers Podcast. Okay. And we will be talking about high value men versus baddies. That topic is gonna go crazy. I'm sure.
Men or just
high value men versus baddies women.
Oh, okay.
So it's just something we need to talk about, something we need to put in the atmosphere.
Okay.
And they came up with that topic. Shout out to Point Makers Podcast. And it's a topic that needs to be talked about. And hold on, because I understand that everybody have different values and different mindsets of what a high value man is and what a baddie is. So let's just talk about it, because I would like to go on the show with some Jews.
Well, to be honest,
okay, let's hear it.
Baddies is
a lot of people don't understand, and it took me as a product of the ghetto myself.
Okay.
Once I fluked into an outlet and got into the corporate world, it took me that time to understand that what a lot of people in the hood ceiling is the floor in the real world. No, real talk. So a lot of what would be considered, every woman I know that classifies herself as a baddie, true men of value ain't really checking for them. Absolutely. But there are men that are valuable within that stratosphere. It's levels to everything. Okay. Like, for instance, when I was a youngster and I was out there in the game, I would think cat would go buy a car, put some paint on it, some rims on it, spend some money, and we'd think that nigga's a baller.
Right.
And then I find out when I get into the corporate world really that shit ain't even a down payment.
On some real shit.
Right, you know what I'm saying? It's like I said, the ceilings. Like, for instance, I remember the 92 Acura was just the car.
Oh, yeah.
And that was just the car, right?
Acura Legend?
Yeah,
everybody had to have that.
Gotta have a Legend.
But then it dawned on me that
remember the souped up Toyota.
If you only experience certain things, or you only familiar with certain things, you will actually reject higher value things, because you'll say, nah, this the one. Oh, I gotta go get me a Chevy, while somebody else might be like, I'm getting me a Bentley. You see what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So, a true definition of what society considers a high value man, a undereducated chick who brings nothing to the table looking good.
No. That's baddies. You said a high value man.
Yes.
So let's
a high value man wouldn't be even. All a baddie could be to a high value man is a Wednesday afternoon jump off.
A fuck.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And that's not to label all, because I know there's certain women. I know some women who went and got high levels of education, master's degrees, this and that, right? But because of their physical appearance, it was literally more easy to play the Instagram OnlyFans game, and they're strictly doing it for money. So I would never want to be like, oh, they just some trollop. It'd be like, no, nigga, this is just strictly for the money. I make more money than you in this.
Absolutely.
And if I did get stripped of this and went to the corporate world, I would make more money than you. So, nigga, I am a woman of value. I just choose, since I look a certain way, and you niggas want to pay me money just to look at me, cash me out.
So we gonna drink.
Well, no, because some people will look at women that's on Instagram or something like that. Oh man, that's just a hoe, or she dumb, or this and that. Like, no,
but that don't mean that. True.
No, it doesn't.
But I'm saying people like to paint.
But no, with a wide brush.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I understand that, and
there's no absolutes.
You're right. Only a Sith believes in that. And we did
I completely understand what you're saying, but for a woman myself, that's voluptuous with big boobs and how I carry myself, I have a degree. I went to college.
Right.
I even went to ministry school.
You say you don't fit no stereotype.
So absolutely not.
Mm-hmm.
And I just think that high value men that mess with baddies, that deal with baddies, have low self esteem. They're broken in some type of way. It doesn't matter what your worth cap is and what your value is. If you're broken, you're just fucking broken. And high value men usually go for baddies because they're fucking broken and they have some issues and they have some trauma that they're dealing with, but they won't say anything. Money does not protect you from trauma and mental health.
No.
A lot of high value men are lonely and they're fucking insecure.
Well, they've been laser focused usually on their career, so they sometimes don't develop certain social skills, like what you say, conversation rules the nation.
Absolutely.
Well, if I literally been on track to get my MBA, get my Series 7 since I was fucking 13, and now I get on Wall Street or something, and I get on Wall Street, I got 1.2 in the bank.
Right.
I got 1.2 in the bank.
Right.
I'm making $600,000 a year, but I can't even say hello to an attractive woman because I didn't date.
I'm socially inadequate.
Absolutely.
And
So I got to at least. So if I do come, I got to leave with my wallet.
Right.
And that sucks.
But why does it suck though?
I did this. Okay, I'll say this. I think if we just to break everything down strip it down to its bare minimum raw essence of it.
Okay.
A man who has to lead with his wallet, you'll never know what she really wants. If she wants you.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's all
now
right there.
The thing about it, at the same time, you do have some high quality women.
Right.
And I ain't talking about baddies, because
I understand.
my version of baddies
So
is
can we say bosses?
You got some.
Just say that.
You got some sisters. You got some sisters out there that's handling their business. That's really about their shit and handling the shit.
Absolutely.
And of course, they don't have time for bullshit.
Absolutely.
Same with the high value men. Okay. They don't have time for bullshit. There's a different caliber of high quality men, because I get you talk about you got the ones that may not know how to go flirt and do. They got to lead with their wallet, but you do got some of these high quality men who know how to get around and know how to move and wiggle, and they just like,
well, they got time charisma.
I ain't got time for the bullshit.
Right.
You know, because the nigga that got to lead with his wallet,
absolutely,
you don't know what you dealing with.
Now,
you only know what you purchasing. You purchasing.
He just here to have a good time.
You purchasing time. You purchasing shit.
You purchasing
when shit be real,
right?
You don't know she gonna be there.
But if you just leaving with your wallet to pump and dump, and it's just a party.
If it's the trick, it's tricking. Even if you got it, I'ma always tell you.
If you pumping and dumping and doing moving,
let me explain that.
Let me explain
that. You got more money than you got time.
I need a little more explanation.
Right. Let me explain that. Tricking is tricking. Like if I got to lead with my wallet to get you to spend time with me, that's tricking.
No.
Now listen. Let me listen.
Yeah, let him break
now,
it
if I'm all right. So if I'm in the mood because you know me, I consider myself.
Tiff need a drink now.
Y'all
done made Tiff say shit. I need a drink.
Now you know what I'm saying, because I've spoken on this before. Like I do stuff at a certain level of shit. There is, and I'm not being snobby or nothing, but there's certain levels of shit that I see. People like, nah, it's beneath me. It's not something that I'll put myself in.
Okay.
And you like it, I love it, but I don't have to partake in it. You know.
There's a difference between tricking and purchasing a service.
True.
Okay. Well, what's the difference with that?
Like he said. If
I'm
you got to spend money to get somebody to spend time with you, that's tricking. If you simply say, "Oh man, she look pretty good. Hey, why don't you let me fly you out this Saturday, and you're not finna have no, and you're a rich nigga,
Right.
and you're not finna have no communication with her, and that is not gonna be, oh, I love you, I love you. You just simply
Transactional?
you just simply looking and be like, oh man, she got a banging body, I want to hit that.
Right.
And then when she leaves, all right, hey, it was nice meeting you. That's just purchasing a service.
That's transactional.
The only thing though is that, but a lot of
I
cats
can't do that.
But now here's the thing: a lot of cats will claim they're transactional, but they really all add on their feelings and whoop de whoop. That's tricking because you are paying someone who wouldn't ordinarily give you time to spend time.
Right.
I'm trying to figure out what's wrong with that.
It's just.
If someone
because you don't know who
if you're trying to actually build something with somebody,
what if you're
and
not,
they would.
That's what he's talking about. If you're not, then it is this transaction.
There's some cats who literally try to lure a woman in with money because they want that woman to be their woman.
Yeah, that's right. They like, I want you.
To feed their
and
ego.
the only way I can compete with these niggas that's doing this, doing all that, I got to do this. I'm like,
and that's how you get the ones like Aisha Diaz sitting on the podcast talking about nigga got to give her 50 G's a month to be in a relationship with her.
Okay, so shout out to her.
Mm-hmm.
That's how she.
I ain't mad at her, but
let me say this. That's the difference between baddies and a boss. Mm-hmm. So a boss woman takes care of herself. She holds her own shit down. Mm-hmm. She pays her own bills. She has her own business. Mm-hmm. She goes to work. She takes care of her kids. Okay. Mm-hmm. So if she invites,
go ahead.
Kids or not. If she invites a man into her atmosphere, it's not for him to pay for things. It's for him to teach her.
But he has to pay while he's there.
No, hold the fuck on.
I'm following him.
I'm not saying that he has to pay while he's there, but let's build something together.
Okay.
Let's start an empire together. Mm-hmm. If you don't have the money to provide at first, we got to come together and make something happen. I am willing.
But see, she's saying a nigga already got to come ready.
No, everybody's not saying that.
I didn't see that interview.
With that.
I'll say this.
I don't agree with that. If you,
I don't know if the comment was taken out of context because I haven't seen the interview, but we know how social media people take sound bites and shit and run with this shit. So I don't know for sure.
Years later, still running with it.
Right, but what I will say, because I saw somebody's rebuttal of what she was saying, she was like, "That's not what she was saying. She's saying that this is what she does on her own." And I'm not defending her, but I know how the clickbait shit be, and it drives that whole us versus them shit. When I'm like,
but it's not even about that.
True, it shouldn't be.
If I'm a woman and I know how to take care of myself, and I know how to pay my own bills, and I have a man that comes into my world, all I'm asking is that you love me and let's build together.
Right.
I'm not saying that you need a 6-figure. I'm not saying that you need you have to pay me, you have to pay my bills. To each his own. And I'm not knocking the women that feel like that. But for me, like, I came from a father that was a pimp. So I have different values. I let a man be a man. That's how I was raised. You let a man be a man. If he want to stay gone for 3 or 4 days, that's fine. When you come to my door, Papa, what you need? You hungry, Dad? You want me to run your bath water? You need something? So you understand that women values are different. I was taught and raised to treat my man like a king regardless to what situation he's in. Because my dad was a pimp and my mom was a choir director. So I got the best of both worlds. So I could pray for you, baby. I could slay you, Dad. I could feed you, and I could take care of you. So and again, I'm not knocking the women that need men to take care of them. You have to have a certain figure. I'm not knocking that. But I just come from a different era. I sold dope. I was a dope dealer. So quite naturally, I gravitate to hood niggas. That's just me. Okay. I gravitate to hitmen. That's just me. And I also know how to take care of them.
Ain't nothing wrong with
Yeah, shut
My
the
mom,
fuck up.
my mom was knee deep. My mom was knee deep in the street, and my dad was square as a pool table. But some kind of way, he bullshitted and he knocked her. Then she found out he was full of shit because he was actually married and had a full life back home, and she tried to square up. Quit the game, got with him.
I tried that too.
And then when she found out that he was that this supposedly hardworking, honest man was just as full of shit as that, she then went back to what she was comfortable with. So every stepfather I had, one stepfather I had, the nigga nickname was Horse Collar, because that's how much horse heroin he was shooting that it was their house. So this nigga had a heroin related nickname. And his whole life was get up in the morning, figure out how to get it fixed, then how to get somewhere. Like, it was from when eyes woke open in the morning till you finally nod off at night, it was all hustle. Absolutely. Nothing. And he didn't entertain no conversation that wasn't gonna produce some type of dollars.
But what did it teach you, though?
Oh, it taught me to have a lot of non-tolerance for unproductive conversation.
Absolutely.
And I'm more tolerant than him, so I will entertain some shit, just because we in a social situation. Mm-hmm. But at a certain point, I have no problem with saying, okay, blood, where's this going?
Where's this going? What are we doing?
Because are we gonna make some money off this?
Absolutely.
Is this just a good idea? This is speculation? Okay, man, hit me when it's about something.
That's why. Go ahead.
No.
Go ahead, my love. That's why I don't shun the women on social media when they say men gotta have 6 figures, X, Y, and Z. Mm-hmm. I've carried myself for so long. Mm-hmm. I was raised by a lot of street guys. Like, they kind of took me in and loved me as their little sister. Mm-hmm. So I have a different perspective of men. Mm-hmm. I know their struggles. I know their boundaries. I know what they deal with on a day-to-day basis. So I would never put them in a predicament where I would put a dollar sign on their value. Mm-hmm. If you come with value, you come with a dollar sign, that's fine. If you don't, you still have a chance with me. I don't mind.
I just don't like when they get on these podcast microphones and get the front
rambling and shit.
Because my thing is that sometimes I look at these chicks and like I said, I try not to pass judgment on them. I'm a nigga who walked on both sides. I grew up on the sidewalks and then I ended up in the corporate world. But then sometimes I look and these chicks be like, that nigga gotta have this much and he gotta do this, that. Mm-hmm. And I'm looking at them and the nails is not quite their hair. If you go to their social media, they taking pictures in empty apartments or this and that, right?
Background.
And you be sitting there like, come on, man, knock it off. If they said this is what I aspire to, I'll let them have all of it. Right. I aspire to have a man on this status. Right. But if you're acting like this is the only way a nigga got to come like this, but then you know what?
There's nothing wrong with having a wish list.
I ain't mad at them for hustling.
A wish list?
Yeah.
But what kind of sucker nigga looks at these type of chicks and be like, let me try to buy her love?
That's the thing. That's what I'm saying. When it comes to my point, if I got to lead, because the difference, because your original point was what's the difference? Okay. So like I said, I'm used to carrying myself at a certain level.
Yeah, because you have a woman.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, no, period. This is.
It's no fucking period.
No, listen to me. I ain't on the market. But I'm saying even before.
You been married his whole life?
Yeah. I've always been
married in middle school.
On some different shit. I should be on the block drinking sake. When niggas was drinking St. Ives. I've always catered to some different shit. My horizons have always been, because I've always been exposed and brought up amongst some top-ism in the shit. Right. So I've always done different shit. But all I'm saying is,
get out of saying shit. I noticed that about you.
Nah, but what I'm saying is, if I'm on my level, right, and I'm just in my square,
Yeah.
and someone happens to come into my square of my being of what I'm doing, okay, that's cool.
Okay.
Because this is what I'm doing.
Okay.
I'm partying. What I'm doing on my shit. It's okay. You come in, you good. Okay, cool. But if I'm finna, hey, I need to do this, and I gotta ooh. Once again, it's a difference between me standing up, being who I am, because that's how we come. Okay. Because don't get me wrong, high value men, providing men, building men.
Yeah.
We all have the same gene, the core gene.
Let me say this, and I hate to, I don't want to cut you off, but let me say this. You and Pharaoh are considered to be high value men, okay? You can deal with a baddie or a woman or a boss on whatever level you choose. Whether you have a woman at home, it's your choice to be faithful and to be consistent, okay? We're not talking about that.
No.
What we're talking about is the high value part. Okay, so let me say this. At 10 o'clock at night, where are you at?
More than likely, if I'm not
doing the event or
whatever,
where are you at?
I'm at about $1 million.
Okay, let me ask you. At 10 o'clock at night, Pharaoh, where are you at?
Shit, on my couch holding my remote.
Exactly. So you guys are high valued.
Watching Superbox.
Because I'm
watching Superbox.
Actually, watching movies I ain't even. I be watching movies I ain't even interested in because I'm at home safe and sound.
Why though?
Because I'm not out in traffic.
Exactly. And why for you?
Why? Because I'm real shit. He know. I'll show you in a minute. But everything I'm doing is adding value to my shit. I spend money that make me money.
Absolutely. But I've seen your Instagram. You're at home cooking steak, lobster.
Yeah, I do that.
You're catering to a Pacific thing.
Yeah.
Okay?
I'm
And
Pharaoh tonight.
I'm sorry, you gonna be what?
I'm cooking a ribeye tonight.
And Pharaoh will be cooking a ribeye in the house. Those are the type of men that women should value.
True.
But they don't. Okay? I'm
beyond it. I don't need to be valued.
What?
I'm beyond the game.
You beyond the game.
Yeah, I'm beyond the game.
I'm sorry. Can you give me that?
Well, I came from a certain era where some of the shit that the youngsters is out here crying and dying over right now would have been an insult to us back in the days.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I say. Like, I took this shit in the streets damn near to its threshold. And then I ended up with an opportunity that I got into something, and then I had a mentor that kind of guided me. And now I'm sitting in an air-conditioned office making money that I would have, at one point in my life, I thought you would have to kill people to get this. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I say, like, so with my discernment and my age and wisdom, I can see through a lot of shit. So nothing really outside really appeals to me because I can see through a lot of shit. I can see when people get to talking about, man, we're gonna do this, and I'll be like, okay, confessing, but it ain't really. I can really, and I have learned to not be judgmental. But people approach me and they got these high power plans, this and that, right? But I'm looking at thanks to the discernment that I've earned over the years, I can look at their demeanor, who they're around, what they talking about, their past history, and know that none of that shit they talking is gonna come true.
Absolutely.
I mean, they sometimes be quite convincing because they believe it. But what they don't know what they don't know, and they don't know that shit's not gonna work. But I also know people enough to be like, if you say, hey man, that shit's not gonna work, they won't appreciate you for that.
Absolutely.
And I don't have time to sit down and be like, oh, let me guide you through it. Because I got offspring of my own. And I only have so much energy. So if I'm going to give guidance and direction to somebody, so I'm not going to give no guidance or direction to nobody outside of my circle. Right. So when a nigga tell me what he about to do and how he about to take on the world, I'll be like, hey, best of luck to you, man.
I don't really know about you not having energy and all this bullshit. You just dropped the movie with some of the baddest females
Yes.
from the Bay Area.
Well, I mean, that's what
shout
my
out
own.
to Canary.
That's
Shout
what-
out to Nicole.
Shout out to Chrissy Cola.
Cola.
But see,
Like,
Shout
that's.
out to Toots.
But see,
shout out
but,
to two.
but see,
Shout
but,
out to you.
but once I
Yeah, you know, I
okay, let's say I put my energy into. I got my corporate get down,
Okay.
which keeps a roof over multiple people's heads.
Okay.
And then
Yeah,
I
you
do
like
my
me. Corporate money.
other business,
Okay.
which is the film business.
Okay.
Then I also have offsprings that are really getting into their careers. Like I got kids that are journalists, I got kids that's an engineer, and they progressing into their walk of life, and they still need me. So by the time I get through with all this, I'm spread thin. So if a random nigga comes to me
Okay.
who doesn't know what he know because he hasn't done
The word.
Homework.
the work,
Okay.
and I can't knock him for not doing the work because he ain't never been around nobody to show him the path.
Okay.
I don't have the energy to embrace them. Because at the end of the day, I mean, we're humans and we only we have finite energy.
Decent
Nothing's
batteries.
infinite. We have only finite energy. And if you try to have energy for everyone and everything, you get
All you
burnt
do is
out.
drain yourself. And that's a double-edged sword in that, because I agree with you, and I deal
But
with
there's
that
youngsters who
personally.
need mentoring.
Right, because I deal with that, and because I'm with my positions and things I do. I'm a for the people, try to do everything, but the problem happens, and this is
And you also a rep. You got people whose careers are in your hands.
So the thing about this is, you can be for everybody, but everybody will never be for you.
Right.
And one of the things that people that I'm a fire sign too, Sagittarius, the greatest sign ever. I said what the fuck I said, but I said what the fuck I said. But listen to me, with my position, just anything with my like a moral compass, we can go to bat for people 1,000 times.
Right.
But what happens is, you go to bat for people and you wish for the best for them, even though you know you're dealing with some whole ass motherfuckers sometimes. But you just believe in the greater good because you want everybody to succeed. You know what I'm saying? And you genuinely put people before yourself, and you get shitted on, and people be on some bitch shit because they just bitch ass characters, and that's what the fuck they do. And at the end of the day, you're gonna get what you got coming. It's coming. But I'm just saying, that's what the fuck happens with shit, because in life, you just like, when you're a good, genuine hearted person, even people can put you on the pedestal, right?
Okay.
In life, that's fine.
Okay.
But if I'm really this regular human, in my core, I may have a God spirit, right? You can put me on the God level, right? Other people put you on the God level,
Absolutely.
but I'm a human,
Right. At the
H-U-E.
end of the day. Right.
and that's how I meander through this shit. And because you put me here, you put expectations on me, and you'll never have my back like I'll have yours. I'm not saying you particularly. I'm just saying,
No. I completely
just-
understand what you're saying.
Well,
but that's what happens,
And that's
because
one of my fears.
we give, and I can speak me personally, and I'm gonna be real with y'all for 22 seconds. I'll give my people more than I give myself, but I'll never get a third or a quarter of what I give. Part of me is okay with that, and it's not ego, but there's a part of me that says, "Hey, nigga, motherfucker, I'm doing this, this, and this. I don't do shit to get the perks, the prestige, and never. You can put me on whatever fucking mountaintop you want to put me on.
Okay.
But I come from a farmer level
Okay.
with it, just on some genuine nurture shit, because I come from some deep rooted shit,
But let me say this.
earth grounded.
With you being earth grounded and humble and having humility, that's your character. That's the purpose that you
But
have.
I will
No.
touch a cloud,
We know.
and the motherfucker get hit by lightning.
But we know all of that, and that's the beauty of
These
it.
niggas will get that
But
at 3 in the morning.
there's a but to that. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, not a but to what he's
No.
saying, because I understand completely what he was saying,
Me
because
too, right.
there was a point in time that it's kind of fade now that they get older, but there was a point in time that a couple of my kids literally thought I walked on water. But this was the insecurity for me,
Okay.
because I would sit there and I would sometimes vocalize it to the people that I confide in that I will never be as great as they think I am. So I always had to maintain. I literally would participate in illegal activities to make sure that they had, and I would never be able to tell them no, because they would tell everyone that ain't shit on this earth my daddy can't do.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? This and that, right? And so on one hand, I was like, wow, to have your seeds believe in you on that level was a great thing. But on the other hand, I'm like, man, I'm just a human being. I'm just a regular nigga, and y'all acting like I'm Jesus in person. And that put a lot of pressure and stress on me that I literally would take penitentiary chances to make sure that they was good, because, goddamn, daddy is God, and daddy gotta come through. And then I ended up burnt out. You see what I'm saying?
But let's go back a little bit.
Mhm.
You've always been the matriarch in the family. With Deanna, with Karen, with Keisha, with Glow. You've always been the matriarch. That was your position. And that is a high value man. That's a matriarch in his family.
But like my esteemed co-host said, at a certain point, no matter how much divinity people assign to you,
Absolutely.
at the end of the day, when you strip it off, he's still a man. He's still a human being, and there's certain limitations. And you could damn near crash here. What's the dude flew too close to the sun?
Series.
You could literally end up trying to be this divine figure who knows all, who can provide all, who can solve everything. You can end up getting so high that you end up head first, crash out.
Him and his dad, they had wings. They was flying, and the dad was like, "Don't go too close to the sun," and he flew too close to the sun, and the wax that was on his wings melted, and he fell to his death. And that's what happens when you test motherfuckers who ain't playing, bitch.
And I completely, so shout out to y'all for us even having this conversation. But again, I do view you guys as high value men.
But the
you
high
guys
value
are
man got
seasoned.
to know his own value,
Gotta
because
know.
sometimes when you are considered high value,
Yes.
you get put into a position where everyone is relying on you.
Yeah, but that's your
We let
that's
people
your
be who they
season,
are.
and that's your season. You guys are seasoned, so you guys have been around for a while to see the ins and outs, the ups and downs, the pain, the good times. You guys been around long enough for that. So that's why I value guys' opinion. I look up to you guys, and I'm not gonna say I put you on a pedestal, but you guys have paved the way for the young version, and for the YNs, and for the women like me to come and take off and start their own business.
Appreciate you for that.
And be an entrepreneur, or be a woman in film.
When they say they want niggas to walk on water, you always gotta remember you gotta get out the boat to walk on water, and you gotta be able to walk back to the boat.
Or you can go to one of them big box stores, get a case of them waters, and just walk on them. Shortcut. And film it for the Vine. 30 seconds. Anything
And
after
just
30
remember,
seconds.
fellas, you got a value beyond your monetary value.
Absolutely.
And if you know what I'm saying, because like for instance, when I was a kid,
I value
my
you.
grandfather held it down, and he probably never made more than minimum wage. So it wasn't about bread.
Yeah, back then it never
It wasn't
was about bread.
It wasn't about bread,
It's
but
just about
Jesus
values.
Christ, that man been gone since 1995, and I sometimes wake up in the middle of the night and be like, please, could I get one more conversation with this man?
My
It's been
grandmother-
30 years,
my grandmother
but
died.
I still need him. That's how valuable he was to me, and it wasn't nothing financial about that.
Hey, my grandmother, I got one grandmother still living,
That's a blessing.
and I'm over 50.
Absolutely.
I have one grandmother
That's
still
a
living,
blessing.
but my other grandmother passed when I was 12, going to 13, 87.
3 of my grandparents was gone before I was even born.
Right. Now, my great-grandmother, I had a great-grandmother that passed right before after my grandmother.
Okay.
So, I was 12, 13 with
Yes,
great-grandmother. Now,
Wisdom
my
shared
youngest,
lives forever.
just to the point we speaking on this grand shit, this love shit, this everything. My youngest just turned 21 Tuesday.
Okay.
He has a great grandmother. I didn't have a great grandmother when I turned 21. I have my other two oldest, 26, 27. Their great grandmother is still alive right now.
That's
Do you
a blessing.
understand that the blessings? But back to this high value thing, and like we was talking about, when it comes to the levels of what we go to and what we give,
Okay.
you have to understand that. Damn, I lost my train of thought, but I'm finna bring it back. You have to understand that we give because that's our nature.
Right.
And I want to go back because we didn't jump on the baddies part of this, and I want to go into that conversation of it and go into some more of.
Well, let's go into that.
Yeah, what you got going. Wisdom shared, lies forever. Right, Lori, exactly. Wisdom is the shit. Actually, that's so scrap what I was gonna say. Let's go into it.
So let's
What you
get
got
into
going?
baddies a
The
little
baddies,
bit.
because I can.
So
it's just-
growing up and then kind of embarking in social media, having social media like entwined with my life, I thought I was a baddie at once upon a time. And a lot of women do. But when I kind of like did my research and kind of like did a deep dive into what a baddie is, I didn't want no parts of it.
Okay. So, to that question, what is your definition of a baddie?
So my definition of a baddie is a woman that is full of vanity, a woman that will do anything to get likes on social media, a woman that craves for a high value man but really can't afford him.
Let me squeeze back my
My definition of a baddie is a woman that really doesn't have her shit together. My definition of a baddie is a woman that sleeps on her front couch because she can't afford rent.
So just basically, she's just pretty
no
face,
California
no
king?
hustle.
In the
So
bedroom?
it's just like Pharaoh said, pretty face, no hustle. A baddie is someone that will fight to get her way to the top.
She let the money make her, and she don't make the money.
Absolutely, but so I don't look at myself as a baddie. I look at myself as a boss, a woman that owns her own, a woman that is an entrepreneur, a woman that also can get up and go to Kaiser and work, a woman
Never
that
wrong wearing some scrubs.
can,
Never
because I
wrong
got
having a
some scrubs
401k,
now.
a 501c.
A woman that can go to Bible study on Tuesday and go to church on Sunday. And again, it's not about a religion thing. A boss is structure, boundaries, relationship. A woman that takes care of 2 different households and don't miss a beat. A woman that can cater to a man that she doesn't see every day. That may come see her maybe twice or 3 times a week, and she's okay with that because she's a boss and she takes care of herself. So I just think that's what a boss is. A baddie is a woman that she just holds her own, but she depends on other people. A boss does not depend on other people.
Right.
A boss is well respected. A boss doesn't have to bend over at a board meeting to get a check. You know?
That's a hell of a
So-
board meeting. That's all I'm going to say.
I've
I've been in the corporate world for a while. I ain't seen that one yet. But hey,
Yeah, but
what
we
they
know
say,
that-
keep living,
we
you're
know
going to see
that's
something every
happening.
day.
Everything.
We know that's happening, Pharaoh. When
Okay, wait. Oh, you said in the middle
So
of
we
a
not
board
gonna
meeting
talk
or just
about
happen
the
to be
Epstein
later?
files.
Okay.
Oh, so you're not saying in the
Exactly.
middle. I thought you
I ain't got
needed like in the middle of a
non-figure
board
shit.
meeting.
When I
Yeah,
get there-
Epstein files.
Nah, so we're not talking about in the middle of a board
Epstein
meeting. We talking
files.
about just in the boardroom,
We're gonna
period.
say the Epstein files. We're gonna just say that.
I'm going to say some wild shit.
Okay, well,
Go
come
for
with it. Wow.
My thing is that it's been so much misinformation put out about them Epstein files that at this point,
Oh, we going there.
we don't know what's real or what's real. Like, for instance, the Jay-Z mention that a lot of you less
Yep,
intelligent
here we go.
people like to get on social
Less
media and
intelligent
push.
people.
Right now, you could call the 800 number and say, hey, I saw Pharaoh on Epstein Island, and they will document it. Then somebody can say, you see, this happened to my nephew. My nephew was the mayor of a large city. And there was a dude that he didn't say hello to at a city council meeting. Dude formed a whole organization for Get Back. And dude would do things like, for my nephew and his supporters, dude would call the Board of Elections and say, hey, I think they're doing something crooked. Well, when you call on the politician, that means they have to document it and they have to say they investigated it. And of course they would say it's nonsense. It's frivolous. But dude would then put out a headline on his newspaper that the mayor is under investigation.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was people who literally rode with it. Oh, he was constantly getting ready. He was doing all kinds of crooked shit, and it was just all fake. Like I said, right now you could call the 800 number and say you saw me on Epstein Island, and then you could go on social media and be like, hey, Pharaoh's in the files. And there's niggas that be like, man, I heard blood in the files,
Well,
isn't that? So it's a lot of real shit in there. And it's a lot of people running misinformation and shit like that. So
It's
take
all a circle
everything
jerk.
that you hear with a grain of salt, or sit down and read the shit. Like there was a chick right here in Orinda, who said Diddy flew to Orinda. You can look at this on the Tribune. And fired a gun and did all kinds of shit, and Diddy and his partners raped her. Diddy and Drewski raped her and was firing guns. And she actually filed a lawsuit. And this was on, you can go right now on Channel 2 and see the archives, because since she filed an actual lawsuit, it's document paper, and there was people be like, Drewski's lawyers showed that at the time she said this happened, he had $3.20 in his bank and he lived in Alabama. And there's no documentation of Diddy flying. And then we're also supposed to believe, if you know about Orinda, we're supposed to believe that not only did Diddy come to this woman's house, beat her up and rape her with Drewski, they didn't even know each other at the time. He then went outside and the neighbor came and said, hey, what are you doing to that woman? And Diddy pistol whipped the neighbor and was letting off shots. And a black man in America letting off shots in the middle of Orinda and just walked away. I don't give a fuck how rich you is. Barack Obama ain't finna be in Orinda letting off and niggas say, oh, that's Barack. Go ahead, blood.
But let me say this too for that. When you look at what's going on with politics, and you look at what's going on in the White House, and you look at what's going on in the Epstein's file, you really have to have discernment for yourself. Like, you can't really focus on AI and what's going on in social media and the politics and the politicians, and Trump is just wild. So you really have to have discernment for yourself. You really have to study. You really have to do a deep dive into what's going on with the nation, because in actuality, we are really living in the last days.
No, we're not.
I can say truly that the Bible, and not to sound religious or not to sound like I'm in a religion, but I really have a relationship with God. And I can say the Bible is the only thing that can give a prophetic word and it comes to pass.
Which version of the Bible?
The first, the Old Testament, the New Testament. Like, are we really about to do this?
No, we're not.
Oh, okay.
Because you obviously have more passion about
Okay,
it. But I will say this.
We can go there.
I will say this.
We can go
like
there.
Right now, if I said no, I'm not.
No, come with it. We gonna come with it. I gotta put that aside and drink more of this. Because bring it. Because we're
if
ready.
I took a copy of the Bible, right? Edited it.
What version?
Let's say King James. That's the standard.
Okay.
But let's say I added my own little things to it,
right.
And then I turned around and went to some youngsters and been like, "Hey, let me tell you about the Word, and here go the Bible." Right?
Okay.
Since they believe in me,
okay,
the version of the Bible that I give them, they're going to accept that as the truth. And that's all I'm saying is that when we get handed a Bible in this American society, we get taught certain scriptures, we get taught certain things, and since there's different versions of the Bible, we can never be sure that what we're being handed and what we're being taught, and Grandma and them gonna hate me for this, because they literally went to their grave standing on that shit, but there's no way that they know that we really getting handed the real word.
But that's why discernment comes into play. Okay. Like, if you have discernment, so we're all born with gifts and talents, correct? Mm-hmm. Would you say that? Mm-hmm. Would you say that, like you said, you'll meet somebody and they'll come with some bullshit, and off the rip you'll know, nigga, you're full of shit. Mm-hmm. That's biblically, that's called discernment. So we're born with gifts and talents, but we just have to understand who's operating in our gifts and talents. Mm-hmm. We're born with gifts. We're born with everything that we need to equip us to navigate throughout life. Mm. It's up to us to tap into that and to be discernment of what's going on and to know what's true and what's false. I can say that. So I also
but indoctrination is a real thing.
Yeah, and I also can say that I operate out of a relationship, not religion. Mm. So let's just back up a little bit. The Caucasians gave the African Americans the Bible for the gold.
Again, who?
Caucasians.
Who they give who?
Africans in Africa.
You said African Americans. Who are them? I'm just trying to
not African Americans. Okay. Africans. I don't they gave them the Bible for their gold. Mm-hmm. Would you say that that's not true since you laughing and shit?
I'm with you.
No, I'm talking about this.
I know, but when you said African Americans, I was
Africans.
I know, but you said African Americans.
Yeah, that's that fucking cognac that got me twisted.
Yeah, I was like, who is that?
So I'm saying Africans. Would you say that that's not true?
I'm wondering who was them.
Pharaoh, do not shut down and get the texting on me.
I'm texting my grandson.
Oh,
he just ran the 800.
I got it.
Anyway, so that's what happened. Back in the day that they traded the Bible for gold.
In the manger. Right.
I'm just saying I don't do traditional religion.
Thank you.
And I don't think that Jesus Christ was blind with blue eyes. Oh, God. I don't think that. So again, this is my perception. And this is what works for me. That's why I'm a motherfucking boss, not a dumbass baddie.
I'm not a fan of the baddies, and that's I'm just saying this about the baddies situation.
I'm so ready.
So, I see you ready. You more ready than I am. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go.
Off of the baddies discussion. So my thing back, I'm gonna reel it back in if I have to say.
Religious baddies.
Religious baddies.
No.
Did you hear what he said?
They do have some of those.
It's not about religion.
Some of them nuns probably got some banging ass fits.
Okay, let me say this.
No pun intended. But
this man
them nuns probably got some banging ass bodies under them.
Let me tell you what happened. So I live in. I'm not gonna say where I live. No. Okay, so on the right side of me, I have a Hispanic pastor and his family that lives there. Mm-hmm. On the left side of me, I have a whole nun congregation that moved into the house.
I used to date a nun.
Like you had sex with her?
No, we didn't actually have sex. She wouldn't go that far. But when it got to that point, it was like she was going to have to make a decision to leave the convent.
You were none that didn't give you none?
No, because that's part of this. I mean, she took a vow, but her thing was, see, nuns have a period.
But you didn't know that?
No, I knew that. We met and we liked, but they do have a period where.
Most women have periods.
No, I mean they have a period in their life, and then none is. But when they come out no, they can't have sex. Okay. But it's told that you should probably go experience the world a little bit.
Oh.
And
they get a bus pass.
And if you do something unnun-like, then you're supposed to go into the world and just go live your life. Oh. You know what I'm saying? And it got to the point where she was gonna have to, make a decision, and I made the decision for her, like, go ahead and do the nun thing. Yeah. I mean, they expected to live a life of purity for the rest of their life. So once they do say, you know what, I seen what's happening out there in the world, I'm gonna be, even if they're not a virgin. If they say, you know what, I'm gonna commit. No, because they're still being nuns, right? But they kind of like
he's talking about a spiritual bus pass. Let's just call it, and for layman's terms.
But then you get to
this is the first time I've ever heard of this.
No, they get a period where it's considered like, hey, because here's the thing: a lot of women go into the nun shit at 18, 19, 20. They ain't never really experienced life. So some of the orders, because there's different type of nun orders. Some of the orders will be like, you know what?
Ain't nobody talked her through it yet.
You need to go see what's before you commit to a life of being basically the bride of Christ. Mm-hmm. Before you 100% commit to that, you need to know what it is you're committing to.
True, I can understand.
So basically, nuns.
Until they,
because she might go out. She might go out and get hit and be like, "Man, I like this," or she might go out and get hit and be like, "You know what? I tried that. I really would rather be." I really would rather be dedicated to Christ.
So you mean to tell me?
I'm not gonna comment.
So you mean to tell me that they allow nuns to go seek the world?
No, they encourage them, but they tell them. The point is what it's like. Okay, let's say you're 20. Let's say you're 21.
Right.
A person, they know. They've been doing this shit for 1,000 years, so they not.
I never heard this.
They not either.
You can't. Can you realistically expect a 20-year-old or a 21-year-old to commit to something for the rest of their
Your frontal lobe hasn't even developed all the way.
Exactly. So that's what they tell them. They tell them you need to be sure, because when you do make the final commitment, you are expected to literally be. For the next 50, 60 years, however many years you're alive, you're never going to have sex. You're never going to your whole life is going to be dedicated to service.
So they should require nuns practicing for the first time to get their cherries popped.
No, because some little girls dream of being nuns, this and that. So the thought of going out and doing all that is like, I know what I'm finna do. But when people, see, some people convert. Some people come and they've been living or they've been doing whatever, and then suddenly, I want to be a nun. So they'll tell you, hey, before you commit to this life, you got to know for sure.
Because we expect, because we have expectations.
Exactly. So.
Is that the same with monks?
Yeah, pretty much.
Monks is it's some deep spiritual.
Because a lot of monks.
It's spiritual. It's not religious.
A lot of monks, they will literally expect you're going to spend 8 hours a day praying, meditating. Living off in a monastery. So you can't be a nigga that be every now and then you like to go the first Friday. You got to have that all out your system.
Are they allowed to sell?
This year Halloween fell on the weekend. You can't do none of that.
Medicate.
Well, I know nuns drink.
No, not drink, but
they do.
Pleasure.
Yes, some do.
So let me say this. So I live next door to the nuns, okay? Mm-hmm. And so it's like their home, and then I live next door to the pastor. So one day I was coming out my house, and one of the nuns got out the car. She said, "Hey, we've been looking for you." Once she said that, all 6 of them got out the car and they surrounded my gate. And I'm just standing there at the gate. and they're not letting me out. And they're like, we've been looking for you. And I said, well, what's going on? Are you guys moving in next door? She's like, yeah, we bought the property and we'll be here. So my mind is racing, and I'm like, so let me tell you right now, okay?
No.
I don't have no clothes on in my house, and I smoke. And I need to let y'all know that. She was like, oh, we'll be praying for you. I said, hold on, you gonna pray that I don't smoke, or what are you praying? and then they were like, sing a song for us. I said, oh Lord, they trying to convert me. So I said, well, I don't want to be converted, but I want to be respectful of y'all moving next door to my house. So I see them going and going. So one of the nuns was from India. So it was 2 from Mexico, 2 from India, and a Chinese lady. And so they started throwing the holy water on me. So, hold on.
This is a wild
So
ass story.
I said, okay, what should I do? So I just raised my hands. I said, if you see something, get it. So they started throwing water in my yard, and I'm like, I need y'all to know something. And she was like, yes, ma'am. I said, I am not trying to be converted. So, and then they walked away, huh?
Did it work? Because I know you know the Bible pretty good. Did it work?
Did what work?
They're getting
The
hit with the holy,
transformation of
getting
them-
hit with the holy water.
Holy water? Oh, definitely, baby. I'm going to tell you, because if it didn't work, I'd be talking about 1,000 dicks on this mic right now.
Alrighty
So
then.
shout out to the nuns.
And one thing a lot of people don't understand is that when it comes to nuns and stuff like that, there's probably about 200 different what they call orders.
Absolutely.
So there's no uniform thing, because there could be a group of nuns in North Oakland that say we believe this, that, the other,
And be dressed a certain type of way.
and then you have a group of nuns in San Leandro who will be like, oh, fuck what they talking about. They are wrong. They're not uniform.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Like for instance, at Outer Bates Hospital, half the nurses up there are nuns.
Absolutely. Yeah. And they go to the patient's room.
But then you go to some hospitals and the nurse is a nun and she got the fucking hat on and all that shit.
collar.
Undercover baddie.
But you could.
Oh my God! No, he didn't.
But the other group of nuns, you might literally see them at the bar. They drinking and this and that, and they be like, "Oh, I can't really kick it with you because I'm a nun," and you be like, "Oh, bitch, that's how you trying to shoot me to the left?" No,
bitch.
No, because you.
Can we go to commercial?
No.
I'm not with you. No.
What I'm saying. Let me clarify what I'm saying.
No.
If you a regular nigga. And you ain't never really been around nuns, you think of a chick in black and the hat look like Whoopi Goldberg. So if you walked into Lux tonight and there was a group of women sitting at the bar and they say, "Oh yeah, but nun," you gonna be like, "Oh bitch, who you think you playing with?" Because you're not gonna believe that they're nuns because they don't have the look.
So these nuns that live next door to me they're not dressed in all black.
See, that's what I'm
They
saying.
don't have collars. They're dressed in white prayer cloths.
So you make me feel, I don't feel bad when I done sit at the bar and I done spent about $80 and $90 with a woman.
Mm-hmm.
On a nun, a baddie, or a bitch.
So now, maybe she was a nun.
This
Is that what
ain't
you trying to tell
okay.
me?
I'm not.
It's possible.
I'm sorry. What time is it? I can't.
Hey,
I'm
I
not
know.
about to
Now I know
play with
y'all. I know.
I'm not about to play with y'all about the nut. Okay, excuse me. Let's
I already said I wasn't finna comment
yeah,
on
because
y'all
let's just take
nurse,
this somewhere else
nuns,
because
and
we're not about to do this.
Cool.
But let me say this that
Hold on.
I'm gonna end with this. No, you nigga know. I'm gonna say this that God uses who the fuck He chooses. Whether you have a glass in your hand, a bottle of water, whether you a nun, a hoe, or a nurse, God uses who He chooses. And we gonna leave it at that.
This is all I'm gonna say. You can always tell the moment when the yak kicks in.
For real. Hey, I got a question. though.
Because I don't know
Hold on, we got a
I
question.
got a question. We was talking about the baddies, right? Because I'm trying to reel this shit in. Because y'all done went like all around the mountain and shit.
Exactly.
'Cause you started the
I
conversation
don't know if I
talking
should
about
pull the
baddies.
curtain off on my
Like,
words.
the fuck? Yeah. 'Cause No, we're not gonna do that.
No.
But, what?
I just want to know who said Batty Nuts.
Oh, I did say that.
Okay.
I did.
But can you imagine?
Ooh.
I mean,
But
it's
that's
possible
sacrilegious,
though.
ain't it?
It's possible. Is it possible?
Well, because it's a word
Because they-
that's not that
the
close.
man said
So
he
you're
doesn't
supposed
know.
to be supposed to be modest.
Because I've seen.
What's your name?
Tamara the brand.
Mhm.
Tamara the brand.
It would be hard for a nun to be a
Tamara the
baddie
brand.
because you're supposed to be humble
As far
and
as we
modest
know,
in your appearance
You
and your
can
actions.
get
So if you on there
pour
with,
that water on you, did they turn you into a
Steve, you
dog?
can't talk
No,
on camera,
no.
man. You gotta
No,
step
so-
in.
And you know that
Wait, hold
Yeah,
on.
and you know that.
Oh, we gotta
Oh,
focus.
Hold on.
So I'm
So,
wondering if you
no,
and
they
her
didn't
need-
transform me, but I'm going to tell you this. Since they threw that water on me and threw the water in my yard, I think things have transformed for me. And I'm going to just be honest.
That's what I'm talking
It
about right
has.
there.
So,
That's what I'm talking about.
instead of me going out to the club a little more, I've been in the house.
That's what I'm talking about. See,
No,
see,
Bible
all the
study.
time, see.
I done went to Bible study on
See
Tuesday.
now, so let me say this.
Oh.
Tamara, what you say your name?
Tamara the brand.
Tamara the brand.
Yes.
Right? I've been looking at you, looking how pretty you are, pretty
Yes.
black sister.
Okay,
You know what I'm
thanks.
saying?
I appreciate it.
And you spit that Bible, you know what I'm saying? But you drinking that yak.
I don't know what's going
Oh,
on.
then
Hey!
I got to thank you.
Okay.
Hey,
You a
come on,
nut,
come on.
you get your
Hey, we got to
break,
focus
though.
back on here so we can wrap it up.
Wait. Okay, hold on. Let me say
We
this.
gotta bring it
Let
back
me
right here
just.
so we can
I
wrap
just
it up.
address what he said? So hold
After
on.
the
So
show.
I am not a nun. Okay, let me just say that.
Okay.
Let me just say that
Tamara the brand.
I do have a relationship with God. I'm gonna say that. Whether I drink this, whatever I do have a relationship.
I
Okay,
see that. I can
and
tell.
I do have a gift that I don't share with people.
You know what
Okay,
I'm saying?
I have a prophetic gift that I never say anything about to people, to where I can walk in a room and see exactly what the fuck you're struggling with, see your past, see your mama, see everything you about. I've never told anybody that. And I'm going to say that because people judge me and they stay away from me because I can see you for who the fuck you are. But I never say that. So
Tamara,
guess
let me
what
ask
I do? I come in and I have a drink so I can suppress.
Y'all going on way
So I can
different
suppress. I
tangents.
don't care about what you're talking about. So I can suppress the gifting that I have. So I won't be in here reading people for what they really are and what they really do.
That's what I'm talking about.
So, and that's all I'm going to say. And I am not a nun. I am a child of God. And I do have a gifting.
We gonna drink
And
to that.
shout out to the yak.
Yeah.
Tamara the brand.
Camera.
Absolutely. So
Tamara.
whatever you over there seeing, you see it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I seen when I walked in the room.
Mm-hmm.
You see me over here doing like this.
Okay.
Shout out to Cognac Confessionals. Thank you for having all of us.
Yeah. So,
Thank you for having all of us
What?
today.
Hey, Tamara,
you got.
you said you got everybody
Here we
together.
go.
Here we
You
go.
shut everything
Get your man.
down. Shit.
So I just want to say this, Pharaoh. So Angie from On the Runway would like for you to host a series of
What's she?
On the Runway.
Mm-hmm.
And I told her I would bring it to you, and I told her I would announce it online
I'll see her tomorrow.
that she wants to do a TV show with you. And she's interested in that. And what do you think about that?
I think that's a wonderful
You
opportunity.
just talked about niggas full of shit and all the shit, but we're serious.
Well, no. I mean, put it to you like
She
this.
said-
I know that. See, one thing I know about Angie
Mhm.
is that
She about her business.
she's had models,
Mhm.
she's had her boutiques, she's had things, so she has a certain level of accomplishment. Like, for instance, there was a cat who came to me,
Mhm.
and he been at me for years, talking about he want to do a movie.
Okay.
I'm like, okay. I've been kind of brushing him off.
Okay.
But then finally, we went and sat down at Sizzler.
Mhm.
We had a high-powered business meeting at Sizzler.
It's
Okay.
And I started saying, man, hey man, if you really gonna do this, we need to do X, Y, Z, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I like Sizzler. See, I'm one of the type of niggas.
I
get it in
I
so
like
tough.
salad
See, I could go to Applebee's or Chili's or this and that because I don't have to prove that to nobody.
Too.
But
I go to the taco truck.
But this particular cat, so now we sitting there with Sizzler, and dude, this is happening, and I'm already on some. I don't even know why I'm having this meeting because I have years in this, and he's
just getting started.
Right. So, like, so I'm asking him, you gonna fund this thing or whatever? Because like one thing, like with the baddies and stuff and high value men, people always say, well, what do you bring to the table? He's bringing nothing to the table, but I did like dude, like, man, I see the potential in him. So I'm entertaining the conversation. And I just say, hey, man, promotion and marketing. So he brings up a particular person and says, oh, they going to do all the promotion. So this person had like 300 followers.
Like,
300 followers. And I said, that person can't provide enough promotion and marketing to get us a film out there. And he like, yeah, no, they got all that, right? So shout out to Angel Thomas.
Shout out to Angel.
I showed him a clip that Angel had put up of Val T on Facebook, and then it got 29 million views. I said, this is the type of shit this is the level of marketing that to even have a hope of competing.
That many views from how many followers?
I don't know, but she had put the clip up, and sometimes she got these Tubi groups. And sometimes her clips go viral, and the particular clip of Val T, rest in peace to Val T, and it had almost 30 million views. So I'm trying to tell. No, from this movie that we did. The last movie that he worked on. So she put the clip up, but I was trying to express the dude like, hey, yo folks with 300 followers who don't do this professionally, that's not gonna be enough marketing. Like, you got to rethink your mindset. And I was thinking that's kind of what I'm bringing to the table, this knowledge and experience. Blood leaned back in his seat and said, nah, she got this. So I'm like, okay. So you're completely deluded. And then, when it came time to, like, who's going to star in it, he like, yeah, man, this one. He named some random chick who ain't even really on social media. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, so finally at the time, like, blood, we working with nothing here. And the nigga looked at me like I was on some hater shit. So I was done with the meeting. And now it's been, oh man, I tried to sit down with Pharaoh, man, and that nigga basically high-sided. He's telling my mutual acquaintances that I basically high-sided on him. And I'm trying to say, like, okay, I can think up my own movie. I can write my own script and this and that, right? So if I stop and collaborate on your movie, I can't create your idea, this and that. I can't do all that shit for you because now what are you doing? I'm basically working for you for free.
So would you say it was a waste of time?
Yes. Now, it wouldn't have been a waste of time if he just said, okay, I respect your experience. Okay, so I see I need to step up this, that, and the other. Then it wouldn't have been quite a waste of time, but it was already a waste of time for me to even be sitting down with dude because we're not on the same level.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And now he's bashing me. Then I'm high-sided on him and I'm shitted on him.
Where you at?
Oh, he up there like on 80-something.
Where you at? So let me say this. Shout out to you because you pour into your community. Let me say that. And for anybody to bash you, like verbally, it's just a shorthand of their existence in life. Because I've seen you put some dope ass films together. I've seen you use people with no name and turn them into a name. So shout out to you for even.
And let me clarify. I'm not against collaborating, but if only thing you're coming to the table with is a cool idea, you ain't even gonna sit down and write a script. you're not even going to take the time to even learn any of the fundamentals of trying to put something together. You just shooting a cool idea at me and standing back saying, like, basically, here go my idea, man. Go ahead, man. Make that happen. That's $1 million shit right there I just gave you. No, the game don't work like that. Because now I'm going to go spend thousands of dollars and hundreds of hours to make your idea come true. Nah.
So shout out to Pharaoh. Shout out to my guy Sean. Shout out to the guests we have in the building. Shout out to the nun that dated Pharaoh, baby.
Shout out to yourself.
1990. The 90s was a motherfucker.
And shout out to y'all for having me. I really appreciate it. I just want to say that Saturday.
What you got coming up?
Saturday, I am hosting an event at I'm hosting an event with Beta Weeda.
My guy, Murders, Twomp.
Shout out to Beta Weeda.
You know what I'm saying? The whole PTB. It's my guy. Murders, Twomp. You know what it is.
So let me pull it up. He is hosting the event for the youth.
Yes, he is. Brother's always doing something good shit.
So it's March 7th, 2026 from 3 to 7 at Clinton Park. So the price that we're going to, the venue that we're going to, Beta Weeda owns the venue, and he's working with the youth. And I will be there interviewing the youth. I'm excited about that.
So it's like, huh? Stop that.
He owns the venue.
Anyway, keep going. This is tomorrow.
This is
Anyway, keep going.
I'm sorry.
It's called Roots and Rhyme. It's called Roots and Rhyme. Shout out to Beta Weeda and Ryan. That's hosting the event tomorrow.
And who else is hosting?
My guy Ron, his business partner.
Oh, okay.
So they have a cannabis, also where they do.
And this for the youth?
No.
But they gonna have cannabis
outside. There? Okay.
So they gonna have cannabis for the youth?
Forget the cannabis.
Okay.
Okay, there's an event tomorrow at Clayton Park.
That's what's up.
655 International. There will be free food, health screening, jumpers for the kids. There will be art exhibits. So if you guys can come on out and enjoy that.
Salute.
Also, I have an event coming up at Zanny's Bistro in San Leandro.
Okay.
I'm putting together with, shout out to ALO, a showcase for that day. It is March 21st. You guys come out. It starts at 7.
Okay.
From 7 to 11. And I will be on the Point Makers podcast.
Now, who's the host of the Point Maker podcast?
Talking about high value men versus baddies.
I got my glasses on. Who are these people?
Shout out to Cam Go Crazy.
Okay.
And shout out to the Point Maker.
That's top tier, Cam.
Okay, salute.
Also, I will be at the March 15th. I will be at the Bosses Awards. Shout out to oh my God.
Now Cam Go Crazy. That's top tier Cam, right?
Yeah.
Shout out to top tier Cam. She's been a guest here on the show. She's a designer, and she's also an actress.
And let's also support the Boss Movement Award Show. Tickets are on sale. You guys pop
Who's putting that
to
together?
Who's putting that together? Meet the ladies who produced the major award show in the Bay Area. Shout out also to We're Making Changes podcast.
Can you say their names? We're trying to give them their shots.
Whip and Coop.
Okay.
You got it?
Coop.
Shout out to
tell us
Coop.
about Coop.
Point Makers Podcast. Shout out to Whip. They have Point Makers Podcast.
Oh, okay.
Shout out to them. Shout out to Whip's sister who is.
And what's the name of this award? It's Bay Area Boss Award?
It's called Boss Moves Award Show.
Okay.
It is March the 21st.
Well, how do people get nominated?
Sunday, March the 15th. people get nominated, you have to pay $150.
Oh, I got to pay to get nominated.
Absolutely.
Because I wouldn't mind winning an award.
Yeah.
I've never won an award.
Tickets go on sale. Go ahead and DM them.
Okay, am I missing something here? Cause
I don't know.
I cannot with you. So shout out to you guys. Catch your girl there on the 15th. And on the 22nd, I will be at Sir Wood's birthday brunch.
Sir Wood.
Shout out to Sir Wood. I will be hosting interviews at Sir Wood birthday brunch. Happy birthday to Sir Wood.
Okay, what am I missing? What's going on right now? That's something
I'm saying the events that I'll be at.
That's
everybody
So, Tamara,
I cannot with this one.
So
let me tell you something about this one. This one watched me grow up. Sean, do you hear me? Watch me grow up as a kid. My father was married to his sister. Okay? Did you know that?
No.
Yeah. My father, rest in peace, Walter Brooks, was married to his sister, rest in peace, Deanna. And he watched me grow up. And you see how he treat me?
Nah, y'all good.
But look on the bright side.
Look on the bright side.
So,
was your father a teacher?
My father was a pimp. Yeah. Okay.
So,
you leave.
Tip out.
I keep trying to leave.
Don't
Puff,
leave.
keep it cloudy, sis.
Can I smoke?
Don't leave yet. Come on. Let me get that too.
Yeah. We finna end this in a sec. So,
I'm crack piping hot right now.
cause you got, I know. So you got record company now. You got
So yeah.
All
I have
In.
a
What's
record.
happening with All In?
All In Radio. Shout out to Burn. Shout out to him. All In Radio is my home. I love them. They took me in with no problem.
You had us on. I appreciate the love. You know.
I'ma always love. This is my second home. I love you guys. I'm gonna be transparent. When you have people that pour into you that love you, you stick with them.
Yeah.
Regardless to where you at, regardless to what's going on. And you guys rock with me when I had 0 followers.
You know.
When I had nothing.
We remember we was at the thing. I was like, "Sis, what's up? You ain't been to me?" She's like, "When I come on?" I said, "Well, come this date." She was like, "Okay, good." I'm like, "Let's go."
And
That's what we do.
I appreciate you for that. I appreciate you guys creating a safe place for women to come in and voice their opinions.
Yeah.
And talk to us and understand us and love us. I appreciate that.
For sure.
Bars.
I'm looking to do, because you've been on my Love, Sex, and Intimacy show.
Okay.
I haven't done one, so
In a while.
I need to. So
I got you.
We need to curate some shit.
That's the
'Cause
thing. You could call me anytime. I'm coming.
I want to do some real dope shit, and let's all just have that shit going. I'm ready for them conversations.
Let's do it.
Nice guys finish last.
Let me say this, and when he said that the last time, I think I was going through some things the last time I came here, and my conversation was a little vulgar. And let me say
I can't imagine that.
When?
The last time I came here, my conversation was a little vulgar, but
It was going.
when the
when
threw the
it was
water on me,
it cleansed. She was cleansing the waters of Lake Minnetonka. She's all good now.
Shout out to the nun. Shout out to Cognac Confessionals. Thank you for having me. Shout out to my girl, Tiffology, for coming in. Shout out to my guy, Sexy over there with the stomach I could rub on. Shout out to you, Sean.
Before we had, because it's first
I'm
Friday.
going to make one last announcement.
Yes,
Go ahead.
For people that are really into serious conversations and stuff like that.
Oh, you trying to say our conversation not serious?
No, I mean overall, the first one, the continuation of this. That's what I'm saying, the continuation of this. Okay, that vibe.
Oh, shout out to that vibe.
Our partners over at That Vibe on April 11th are doing
Shout
a special
Dante.
event called Cocktails and Conversations
with
author Dante King. You've been to Cocktails and Conversations.
I'm going. That's fire.
You know what I'm saying?
We
hosted. Yep.
So make sure that on Saturday, April 11th, If you're not already doing something, at 5 p.m. down in Brooklyn Basin, there's going to be an event. Talented author Dante King who kind of breaks down the historical effects of this corporation here. So please tap in with That Vibe. Lori, Rachel,
That Vibe
Allison,
23, right?
Yeah, That Vibe 23 on Instagram and stuff, and I will definitely be there in the building, and we will all be there and stuff, because sometimes
I'll be somewhere.
Sometimes people discount it, but iron really sharpens iron
all the time.
So many of us, we're around our coworkers, and then we're around our families, so we don't necessarily have intellectual stimulation, or we don't have things, and sometimes when you exist in an echo chamber, so it's good to come on out, talk to people of different lives, different beliefs, different ideologies, to really make yourself more well-rounded as a person. So come on out, Cocktails and Conversation, because many of us, like, we laugh about the poor dude down in Mississippi that only listens to Fox News, right? But many of us only listen to this, only listen to that, and that's what the example of an echo chamber. You only say what you believe, and the people that you talk to,
parakeet syndrome,
exactly, repeat it back to you. So sometimes, to really know if you believe something, are you afraid to let it get challenged?
Go out there and test the theory.
Right.
So I can say this, that I went to a Vibe interview on the rooftop.
You came to our first when we hosted.
It just blew my mind when you guys hosted it.
Yeah, we did.
It blew my mind. I was like, I want more of this. And then the how they were warm. They had food. It was a safe place. And also they had a social anxiety, like games, and they threw the balls. It was dope, and I just got hooked. So shout out to That Vibe. Shout out to you guys for hosting that.
Well, he's unofficially the fourth member of
That
Vibe.
I'm the fourth
I would
be
the fifth.
Right,
because I fucks with That Vibe.
We on the gang. We all part of the team.
Yeah, I promote that.
Shout out to That Vibe, and I got introduced to That Vibe by you guys.
Yeah,
and they hosted a
photo
shoot.
A few people that know that they was like, "Why y'all there?" I was like, "Dude, we been posted." They're like,
"Man,
we went. Tamara was there, and it was fun, man. Y'all was there like."
It was so
fire. Because the people that know me know I'm an introvert. I don't come out that often. I'm not even. Hey, I do this, but you're not gonna see me everywhere all the time. I'm not gonna front. So,
but let me say this.
But I'll come out sparingly. When I come out chilling, because I be doing a lot of shit. But we collabed and was like, let's go. So I'm gonna come out to that. I come out some shit and we have fun. And she was like, I'm coming. I'm like, come fuck with us. You have fun. I love it.
It was a safe place for introverts.
And my guy, why not even him? He was like, blood, I didn't know y'all. I'm like, bro, I've been posting it forever.
Right.
And he's like, bro, y'all was kicking it. I'm like, hey,
we
come
had
to the next one.
We had an amazing time. And what I really appreciated is it was a heavy topic. Yeah. But at the end of the conversation, they passed out these little balls. And we really had a ball fight.
That's what we did.
On the rooftop at the session. And it was dope as hell. So it was almost like
some high quality,
if
on
you
some high
felt
value shit.
Any frustration.
Was it some high value shit?
It was some high value shit. Okay. If you felt
give us high value men our props. That's what we do.
We got to throw the ball.
Lay that shit at the
shout out to y'all. Shout out to That Vibe. And y'all tap in and make sure y'all come see Dante King. It's going to be epic. April 11th. Thank y'all for having me out.
Always.
Thank you for coming.
Tell the people where they can find you on all social
media. You can find me at on YouTube at Brandhouse TV. And you can also find me on social media, all platforms at Tamara, the brand. And you can also find me at Brandhouse Ent. And let me say this. Shout out to my business partner, Bank Money.
Talk about it.
Who just, I don't know, this guy came in my life and just completely turned everything around for me business-wise. So shout out to Bank Money. I salute you. Shout out to Ali Bo. So I don't know. This guy's like a ghost.
Okay,
Like, but we'll
because
try
we
to
follow
figure
each
it
other.
out.
I
try to
I
figure it
promote.
out, but he's
I
like a
promote
ghost.
everything that everybody doing. It's just a hey. But if they
So
want
we
to come
want
through,
to get you in here.
let's
Bank
talk
money,
about it.
you here?
Hey,
We
come
want to
fuck
get
with
you
us.
in here.
It's
Come
all
fuck
good.
with us. Shout out to Ali Bo, who has a song that just dropped. It's called Sosa, and it's another song he just dropped. Where the Bag At. Shout out to 16 Geechee. He just dropped a Bag Lady and What's This, and also he dropped Bank Money, and also he dropped Step Like This. So it's on all platforms. And also shout out to Young Augie. He's on my team. Young Augie, people been sleep on him, but shout out to Young Augie.
These are on your, because you said you started record label, so you got.
So Young Augie, Sirwood. Shout out to Jay Smacker.
Oh, that's my nigga. Smacker been over here before. Fuck the algorithm. That's my guy.
Yep.
That's my guy. We fucks with each other.
Shout out to Kai.
Shout out to Jay Smacker.
Jay Smacker fucks with my family.
Crazy.
So on some real shit. Jay
And I
Smacker,
love the
that's
fact
my
that
guy.
not only is Jay
I
Smacker
love what he
an
doing.
artist,
He does real work.
politic work.
Real work.
He's in Sacramento, like fighting for the people in
Bruh
jail.
does real
He
work.
does real work. So
He's
shout
just
out
not.
to you, Jay Smacker.
He's just not about being on the mic saying, "Oh, I do this." No,
Absolutely.
bruh is.
He puts in work.
He butters both sides of the bread, and I
Their
respect and
organization
salute that.
Their
My guy
organization
does his
does a
thing.
lot.
Absolutely. So shout out to you, Jay Smacker.
Full respect.
We
LFE.
appreciate you.
That's my guy.
Shout out to Kai for real with FOD. Shout out to Seminary Tiff.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah,
Shout out to
She
Matt
got a song
God,
called
Devo.
Hood Favorite.
Devo, all
Y'all
them.
tap into that. And I just thank y'all for having me.
All day.
It's been an
Special
honor
shout out
to
to
be
Big
here.
Mont, man. Keep your head
Shout
up,
out.
dog.
Shout
My
out
God.
to mine. Thank you guys for having me. It's always a pleasure to kind of rap with y'all. It's just always dope.
Yeah, it's
And
always
you
a
never
treat
know what
when
to
like
expect
mine.
when like minds come together. So thank y'all for tuning in. It's your girl Tamara the Brand, All In Radio, Brandhouse TV. I love my
Tell them
guy,
they can catch
Cognac
you out on.
Confessions.
Tell them where they can catch you out on All In Radio.
You can catch me at All In Radio, All In Radio. Go ahead and hit them likes. You can also catch me every Wednesday live. Okay, I'm live every Wednesday from 5 to 6 with some dope interviews. Shout out to Beta Weeda. He's hosting the event this weekend. I had a pleasure of interviewing him on Wednesday. And I also had a young man that called in that's incarcerated. And he just, Beta Weeda really just poured into him. So shout out to Beta Weeda for that.
That's my guy.
I really appreciate that. Shout out to Diamond Solid One for
Dimes.
allowing her son to call in and rap with us. We appreciate you. So until next time, this is my motherfucking home, and y'all will not stop me from coming here. Shout out to y'all.
I ain't trying to stop you.
P, where they can find you at?
Hey, you can find me across the board at Feral Films, you know what I'm saying? And if you see me out, man, you know what I'm saying? Because I got a DM the other day saying, "Oh, I saw you." And I'm like, "Why you didn't say that?" But, hey, you know, holla at me, man. I'm a man of the people.
True. Definitely. I want to thank you, first and foremost, for coming through, hanging with us.
I
You know,
appreciate
fam,
you.
I appreciate you. Continued success and
Shout out to
blessings
Tiff.
and
Shout out
everything
to
you're
Tiff.
doing.
Popping it.
Shout out to my sister,
I want
Tiffology. That's
I
sis.
want all the smoke.
You know,
I see.
we've been having a great night. You can find me at Cognac _Confessionals on Instagram, Cognac Confessionals on Facebook and YouTube. Hey, like, subscribe, and share. Run them views up, cause tell a friend like Alpha Beta, you know. But real
They too
shit.
young to remember Alpha Beta.
Yeah, and Fry's. Fry's was a grocery store before everybody thought it was an electronic store.
Exactly.
Y'all don't know about that, but you'll get that at 3 in the morning. But for real though, thank you for tuning in. Like, subscribe, share. For real. But you know, you can find me
Where?
Cognac _Confessionals on IG. Cognac Confessionals on Facebook and YouTube.
Where else
But
can
you
they
can
find
always find me in your bitch dreams. Because that's where I reside. But more importantly, you can find me in the bosom of the universe, because that's where I call home. You'll get that at 3 in the morning. But thank you.
That's a shout out to Lori from That Vibe.
Shout out to Lori, That Vibe. Shout out to everybody that tuned in. Like, subscribe, share, man. Tell a friend. And your friends can get with my friends. Maybe we can be friends. No Diddy, no oil. But nah, have fun. Man, everybody bank account be blessed and expand tenfold. For real shit. But it's Friday, it's time to go have some fun, and now it's time to say goodbye to all my Negro friends. Hey, catch y'all next week when we talking about some other shit.